Sodor Escapades, James's Mail Run. Ever since Doug's accident, Oliver had been very sad and lonely on the Little Western. One evening, Donald showed up to the shed to talk to Oliver. "Oi, Oliver, how are you feeling?" "I'm all right," he said. "I wish Duck was back. Heard that his repair's gonna take a long time. They need to order new parts." We can manage," said Donald. "We'll be fine." "Yes," said Oliver. "Todd and I really miss him." "Indeed we do, Mr. Donald," said Toad. "Mr. Oliver and I wish he was here." I understand," said Donald. "Well, maybe you can talk to Sir Topham Hatt. He can get you an engine to help out. It has been pretty busy here on the branch line," said Oliver. "Thanks for the suggestion." "Aye, any time, lad." "Goodbye," said Donald. The next morning, Oliver showed up to the station for his early morning passengers. Mr. Topham Hatt was there. "Good morning, sir," said Oliver. "How are you?" "I'm good, Oliver. How are you?" "Well," said Oliver, "Toad and I have been pretty lonely on the Little Western since Duck's accident. Sure, we have Donald and Douglas to help, but we'd like another engine." "I see," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Yes, Duck's accident has been a big setback for the Little Western and this railway. I'll see if there's another engine to spare to help you." "Thank you, sir," said Oliver. "That would be splendid. It's been tough without another engine." "Ah, yes. I understand. I know whoever this engine is may not be able to replace Duck, but they'll get the job done, and before you know it, Duck will be back." "Sir, thank you, sir. I knew you'd understand, sir." "Of course. Now get to work. Passengers are waiting. Can't delay them any longer." "Yes, sir. Indeed, sir. That's a good engine," said Sir Topham Hatt, and he drove away. When Sir Topham Hatt showed up to Timothy's sheds to give the engines their jobs, he mentioned what Oliver had said to them. "I'm looking for another engine to help out on the Little Western. Work's getting really hard there after Duck's accident. Is there any engine willing to help?" "I'm busy on my own branch line," said Thomas. "I'm busy in the yard shunting trucks," said Edward, "as well as other duties. I have passengers to pull," said Emily. "I have mainline duties," said James. "I'll help," said Percy. "I like working on the Little Western with Oliver. I don't have anything to do besides the mail train." "Ah, excellent," And you've worked with Oliver before. This works out quite nicely. Well, Percy, I'd like you to get there right away. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir Topham Hatt, asked James. Yes? What is it, James? Who's gonna take the mail if Percy's helping out on the Little Western? Ah, good point. He'll probably be pretty busy there. Well, since you suggested it, James, how about you do it? Me? He said. But... Alright. Now that's good. Now, get to work, all of you. Can't have any more delays. We're already pretty busy as it is. Yes, sir, all the engines said. And he walked away. As Percy pulled into the big station, he saw some trucks in a siding waiting for him. Hey, you're not Duck. No, it's me, Percy, he said. What are you doing here? Asked another truck. I'm filling in for Duck until he's repaired. We want Duck. We want Oliver. We want Duck. We want Oliver. Trucks chanted. Sorry, said Percy. I'm the only engine here right now. The trucks were annoyed. They wanted to get back at Percy somehow. As Percy was about to leave, Diesel rolled up. Percy, what are you doing here? I'm filling in for Duck, he said. Till he's repaired, Sir Topham Hatt wants me to help Oliver on the Little Western. Interesting. I'm surprised he chose you and not some other Diesel. We are revolutionary. We can get jobs done better and quicker than you steenies. I don't care whether you're Revo Thingagummy or whatever. I'm still really useful. I can get this work done. Besides, James is taking the mail. I don't have to worry about that. James, taking the mail train. Your favorite thing on the island. Interesting. I just want to be a real useful engine, said Percy. I see, said Diesel. I see. Well, be careful, Percy. I'm sure you know, but these trucks can be quite troublesome. All right. Thanks for the warning. Diesel, said Percy. You're welcome. And Percy left the station. Though Diesel was thinking of something devious, now that he had heard James was pulling the mail. Maybe I can show Sir Topham Hatt how useful us Diesels are. And Diesel left. Meanwhile, James was complaining to Gordon on the main line. "It's not fair. It's not fair," said James. "I have to pull Percy's mail train at night while he gets to spend his whole day on Little Western. I'm a mainline engine, not a mail train. What does Sir Topham Hatt think he's doing?" "Well, James," Gordon replied, "you just have to show Sir Topham Hatt how useful you are. Show him how well of a job you can do, and he'll probably find some other engine. Besides, we need you on the main line. Can't have you elsewhere when our important trains need to be taken, and important passengers waiting at stations." "Exactly," said James. "Thank you, Gordon. Anyways, I guess it's time for us to be off." "Yes, I guess so," said Gordon, as he rushed away. James then left as well. He had cheered up a little, but was still a little annoyed of having to pull the mail train soon. "It just isn't fair. It just isn't fair," said James, as he went on his way to collect the mail cars. Little did he know what Diesel was going to do. "Welcome to the island of Sodor. It's time for the play." Diesel, what are we doing here?" "Yeah, what I means is, why do we come here in disguise? Ain't the boss want us to show ourselves?" "Ah, yes. Well, the boss wants us to take over the island. We can't show ourselves quite yet. That's where you two come in. You two will be attached to James's train, and will cause James to crash while he's carrying the mail. And while he's at the works, Sir Topham Hatt will need a new engine. One of us Diesels, and the more Diesels there are on the island, the easier it will be for us to take over. Ah, 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 ah." "All right," said Dart. Meanwhile, Percy had arrived at the harbor with his trucks. Arthur was there. "Hello, Percy. Good to see you. What brings you here?" asked Arthur. "I'm helping out at the Little Western till the dock's repaired," said Percy. "These trucks were waiting in the yard to be taken here." "I see," said Arthur. "I'll take them. Do you mind taking these trucks to Teignmouth? I think Diesel was supposed to take them, but he hasn't shown up." "Of course, Arthur," Percy replied. He was happy to help. The troublesome trucks were giving Percy a hard time as he was leaving the station, but he managed to pull out of the harbor. Troublesome trucks were giving Percy a hard time again, but he was still able to pull out of the harbor after a bit of a struggle. "No, oh no, we won't go," cried the trucks. Quiet, you lot, Percy exclaimed. As he pulled out of the station and whistled to Arthur, Diesel showed up, taking some loose trucks from Percy's train and rolling away. Nobody had realized. Meanwhile, James was pulling the mail train, and Den and Dart had unknowingly coupled up against him. Said the postmaster. Looks like there's some extra vans today, James. Good luck. Thank you, said James. I assure you it'll be easy. I'll be done in no time. James felt very confident in himself. He didn't think there would be any hurry on the railway goods train. However, he didn't realize what the diesels were planning. He was cruising along the line until he reached the old stone archbridge. Then there was trouble. As he reached the bridge, Den and Dart hatched their plan. Now, they said, and James rocketed forward. Oh no, cried James, as he crashed into the trucks the Diesel had placed on the track earlier. Percy was on his way home after delivering the trucks to Tinmouth when Diesel stopped him and told him about James's accident. Oh no, said Percy, and he raced away to go see. Meanwhile, Diesel went the other way, going forward with the next stage of the plan. Percy was very suspicious. James, are you okay? What happened? Percy asked when he got there. I don't know, Percy. These trucks were on the track, and I sped too fast down the hill. I thought that pulling them out would be easy, but it's not. Sorry, Percy. It's alright, James. I understand you want it to be a really useful engine. I don't think it was entirely your fault. I think Diesel had something to do with this. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt pulled up. James, he boomed. I thought I could trust you. How did this happen? Sorry, sir. I don't know, sir. James sighed. Well, we'll just have to have you repaired. Percy, you can take the mail. Fortunately, I guess I'll have to get another engine. We're already so busy as it is without Duck here. Yes, sir, said James. Thank you, sir. I only wanted to show how good of a job I can do. That just got me in this mess, he said. That's all right, James. I understand. Being really useful also means being very careful. I hope you'll remember that when you come back from the works. Of course, sir, James replied. Just then, Percy spoke up. Sir, I think this accident might have been set up by Diesel. Diesel was the one who told me James had crashed. I had to take the trucks that Diesel never picked up to the harbor, and these looked like some of the ones from that train. Topham Hatt thought for a moment, then said, Interesting. Thank you for letting me know, Percy. I guess I need to investigate what's happening on my railway more carefully. I can't allow any more confusion and delay here on Sodor. Diesel, what are you doing here? Spencer said as he stopped at the station on his way home to the next. Hello, again, Spencer. Follow me. I have someone I think I'd like you to meet. They'd really want to meet you. Diesel rolled away. Spencer was sort of curious, so he decided to follow him. Who was it? He wondered. The two engines ended up crossing a bridge to the other railway. By the time the two had arrived, it had gotten much darker. It was nighttime by the time they arrived. Spencer was shocked to see who it was. Hello, Spencer. My name is Diesel 10. Diesel has told me a lot about you and this mysterious purple engine you seem to have found. Prepare to join us. We aim to show those Sodor engines who's boss. And like you, protect us. Spencer wasn't sure what to say. No. He trusted him. After what Lady had told him. But he was scared. Even being a big engine from the mainland, he was still scared of Diesel 10 in his claw. Well, Spencer, I'm waiting.